Hey people, what's up? It's me, Elena. Funky eyeshadow. What's up? What's up? What's up? So, I just got home from work not so long ago, and my makeup for my tutorial still looks pretty good. I got a lot of compliments on this. I was actually pretty surprised on how many comments I got. So, you know, whatever, right? Okay, another thing I have to admit, I finally think I found my color. Like, this color did not have any orange or anything pulling out of my skin, but the only thing bad about this is it's not like mineral or nothing, and I don't like the effect of it anymore. I don't know, I don't think I can go back to regular foundation anymore. Weird, I know. Anyhow, people have been asking me how I make my tinted moisturizer, so I thought I would do a little tutorial on it. I don't really need any, but I'll make a little bit more. I should be making some for my niece. Actually, everybody in my family, I made some. And you can do that by getting different colored foundations and stuff like that to, you know, get the color right. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same color as their skin, but somewhat close to it, you know, since it's only for underneath or whatever. And yes, Irma, I am listening to New Kids on the Block, because you know I like them. Hey Dimples, you wanted a shout out, so there you go, alright? And there you go again on my Yahoo. Anyways, so let's get started, right? You're gonna need these little plastic things. You don't really need this one exactly, but I like to use this right here. And I got this, like, I think at the Container Store or something like that. Yeah, I like to use these. Since I do like minerals, I use these mineral foundations, translucent and the lightest one to my color. And I do take very little of this also. Basically what you do is get any moisturizer that is good for your face. A cream, even if it's a cream, pump it in here. Depending on how much you want to make, I wouldn't recommend to make so much at a time due to the fact that, I don't know, I mean, why not? If you made it once, you can make it again, right? So, yeah, I don't think you have to make like a whole bunch of it or nothing like that. So, okay, so what you do is, once you put your moisturizer in, put like a bit, like that much, well, depending on what container you have, right? And you dip some of the foundation that you want in there. So you put like not very little, but somewhat little, you know, just average or whatnot. Then you take any loose powder that you have. Like I said, I use these because I like mineral one. I used a little bit of the colored one just because I wanted a little bit color to set in there also. And I used a lot of translucent powder. I wouldn't recommend using all of this, but since it is mineral, use as much as you want out of this, and then go ahead and put some NYC powder. Since you already have a lot of mineral powder in there, I would just, you know, it works good if you just add some of this just to thicken it up somewhat. One thing is, it is gonna get real, how can I say it, like real thick. Yeah, thick and stuff. But what you do is you keep adding little by little more moisturizer, and you shake it. You gotta shake it really, really good. And no lie, I use a lot of translucent powder. Like, I love to put a lot of this in there. Don't ask why, I just do. And once you get like this kind of payoff, which is kind of thick but like really smooth, then you know you got it. Again, since there is cream in there, which is moisturizer and stuff like that, it's not gonna give the same effect as you would just by putting some foundation on your base, you know what I mean? And once you put it on, it does look kind of weird because it's kind of like since there's foundation and cream in there, it looks kind of weird. But once you put like powder over it, it looks flawless. My little niece, well, not little niece, but my niece, she just goes ahead and just covers it with her NYC powder. And you know, she has some blemishes and stuff like that because she's like teen or whatever. You know how teenagers are. And she just like literally, her skin looks flawless. She has her little friends using it too. They use the NYC translucent, or if not, she wants a little bit more full coverage or whatnot for her face, she uses the NYC, but the light colored one. I think there's only like this one and the other colored. So yeah. What else can I say about this? Yeah, you just keep adding stuff to where you feel that, you know, hey, you know, this is gonna work for me. So, yeah, that's what I did. It really works for me. I'm not gonna say it's gonna work for you, but hey, you know, try it. You know, you never know. So, yeah. I don't know what to say anymore. So I guess that's it, people. Peace out. Bye. Always done. I forgot to mention, you are gonna need some glycerin. Go ahead and apply very little glycerin. I would say a dot or two, depending on how much product you make. I have this glycerin right here that I bought at what do you call it? CVS. It was like $2 at the most. So just put like a 2 dot of glycerin into your moisturizer. And I got this glycerin and rose water. As you can see, it protects and softens your skin. I got this, I guess you don't even need to put like half of the top in. You know, just very little, or if not, your stuff will get really, really watery. Do not put hardly any of this in there. I like it due to the fact that it smells like roses, and it has very little glycerin in it. That's why I add some more glycerin, but do not add a lot. So yeah, you will be needing these two also.